The show features adults using adult language and discussing mature topics. You have been warned.
It's like Pleasantville, and Pleasantville is one of my favorite movies of all time. It's just, mwah.
It is 100%. I Love Lucy. Like that's what it is.
Yeah.
It's so much that I was
Are
having
we
like.
live?
Are we live?
God damn it, Scotty!
God fucking damn it, Scott!
I was gonna wait.
Why
I
are you
wasn't
like
gonna
this?
interrupt.
Hi, everybody. How's it going?
Hi.
Hi.
So, does anybody want to recap what the fuck was happening last time while I get things set up? Because I wasn't.
I don't
Damn.
know. Did we fix that door yet?
Yes, we did, by the way. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Now it's not. Now it's going to go to waste.
No, Vinna's living there. She needs a door.
What a freeloader.
Wow.
She's paying
Sorry.
rent. It's fine.
Sorry, I'm in a mood.
No, keep that mood.
Guess so.
We need it. So
Sassy.
last
Love
time,
it.
I don't exactly remember what happened last time, but I know there was a lot with Vox talking with the Henshin, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what, because I try to, I'm like, my character's not a Henshin, so it makes sense in character. I'd have no idea what they're talking about. So, I think you guys are talking about the next successor for the Prime.
Oh,
and stuff?
yeah. There was... No, okay, I remember what... Okay, I remember now. And we're on the fucking train. There was time travel involved.
Oh,
and
God, right, with Dano. Right, now I remember.
Denbo.
Danbo, yeah, I know what he was doing. I don't care about the rest.
Yeah, and you know, Kevin came in and decided to tell us on how time travel works in this universe, and it gave me a brain headache. And also, he brought Vinna's boyfriend, like, from the past to the present, which I did not expect him to do. And
There's absolutely going to be zero consequences.
Same, I didn't expect that either.
I mean, technically, there is zero consequences.
Oh, you sweet, sweet child. So, yeah, there was that. And Ollie.
And I think that was
Ollie
last session.
having
Yeah.
time.
Danbo, that was last session.
Yeah. Yep. That's it, right?
That sums it up, right?
And we made a plan to go somewhere and do something, and Sammy left to go home and you know, have therapy and get out of this toxic relationship that she has with all of you suckers. Let's go.
Other things that happened. So Vinna had that interesting conversation with a time traveler, had her boyfriend brought to the future, so there's that. And his name is Kent, and I have a post-it note on my computer with his name so I don't forget.
Brent?
Fuck off, Scotty.
Like Clark Kent.
And Daiyo and Crypto learned of some interesting things. Apparently, there is Cyblade shit afoot. You guys learned that. Let me see if I can find the note.
The lab that they might belong to either the chemist or the collective in a virtual world town called Boomtown, which is now not a boomtown.
So you guys tracked down through various different things. You found 9-hour-old footage of a Cyblade that looks kind of like a troll that was found by 3 scavengers in an area in the virtual world called Boomtown. Boomtown is a 60-year-old lab in the virtual world that's not in use anymore, so it's very common for scavengers to come through. But it hasn't been picked completely clean yet because apparently the traps in there are incredibly deadly. And apparently maybe something even more deadly than that with the emergence of what looks like a troll Cyblade. Crypto and Daiyo talked about that some and what their plan is, and I believe Crypto was planning on using the holodeck to do some training simulations and stuff. But we're actually not going to pick up there. We're going to do a brief flashback. And actually, I'll say this might happen after when Vinna and Oli and Vox and now Kent are gathering up to head back home. If Vinna would like to play that message again.
Yeah. I mean, I like. Yeah, she would. Like this. So it's been a day.
Is it good? Oh shit. Okay.
You're good now.
Hey, Starlight. It's your pops. It's been a while now since the accident. You're still in stasis. Looks like it'll be a while before you're gonna wake up. Like a while. So your mom suggested we record something for you for when you woke up. I always knew you'd have an intense destiny. I just didn't bank on it being this kind of a thing. I'm sure you and that soul twin of yours are gonna do some great, crazy things. And I hope you have a happy life in the future. We miss you like crazy around here. Place is too quiet now, even with your mother around. Like Hosa and Foch send their regards. Foch has to look her up when you get where you're going. Fuck, I gotta wrap this up. We got another damn meeting with Ranger Command. You take care of yourself now, and show the future how we laser beats blaze across the stars. I love you, Yosefina. Hope to see you soon. End transmission.
I love you too, Pops.
And you go to like put your phone in your pocket, and you feel something in your pocket that was not there before. And you have a little like flash drive that I'll say can connect to your phone.
Wow, the future is amazing. Yeah, I'll check it.
When you plug it in, you see the first thing that pops up, the title of it is Sorry, forgot to give to you earlier. Danbo. And pulling it up, it takes a couple seconds for you to figure out what it is because it looks completely different than what you're used to. But you're pretty sure that you're looking at the information to get into a bank account. And there's also an address.
Okay. Okay. Alright. Yeah, she'll figure it out. She'll do that later after
Yeah.
we're done with this.
So I think I recall that Crypto and or Daiyo put something into the group chat regarding. I'm sorry, I don't know why Sirenscape shit out on me. We might not have it tonight. I want to say you guys.
It's still playing just fine for me.
Okay.
Whatever track it was on is still going.
Okay. All right, cool. Mine doesn't work anymore for some reason. Anyway, I want to say the two of you put something in the group chat to let everybody else know that, hey, there might be Cyblade shit afoot.
Yeah, I think the exact message was like, troll Cyblade, WTF.
Yeah, that sounds accurate.
Yeah,
that sounds right.
Daiyo did
Yep.
that, and then when the vaccine Henshin convention group came back, we had a PowerPoint presentation like at school or something.
Barkley replies.
Yeah, and you put the gifs and slide transitions on there. I remember. Yeah.
Don't forget like the curtain ones where they go.
Yeah.
Barkley replies in the group chat. Just don't give it attention. It only feeds it, makes it stronger.
Oh.
Wrong troll.
I
then
find
Sammy
it
left.
funny because it's not funny, because it's taking people forever to get what I was getting at. The Cyblight trolls internet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Danbo showed up, and then Sammy left, and then Danbo left, and that's I think that's where we left off.
Danbo never leaves. Danbo's Danbo, and Danbo is always.
So I'll say we'll pick up again with the rest of you guys in the like meeting room together discussing this.
Vinna like props her legs up on the table and she's like, "All right, Crypto, what's your plan?"
Well, I have a couple of ideas. One, I know, and he like starts pulling more information out of the stage stuff. One of the things on the list that the professor found was Yost's Zord was still missing. And that needed to be found because it may have more information. I don't remember what it's called. The
Do I know this sword?
Lycosta? Spider Zord of the crew in Yosala Memories.
Wait,
Lycosa.
Sure.
Lycosa isn't a sword.
Sword.
Spider
Oh,
Zord.
sword! She's not. Hold on, she's not Yas's
No,
sword
I
either.
You're making
absolutely
fun of the way I talk.
I absolutely love that is 100% in character though, because Crypto knows nothing about Henshin.
Yeah. Sword?
Yes.
What the-
Sword Zord, whatever. I don't know. Yeah,
It's
that.
a giant.
It's a
Hold
search
on.
engine.
Okay.
So
Oh man, actually we need that. It's a big giant, like gargantuan vehicle, and it's called the search engine.
Oh.
So I wasn't sure
write
if
that
you guys
down.
had any
You
Had
would
any
write that
kind of-
down.
kind of plans, but I figured that since we have a bunch of Henshin that may or may not know how to possibly communicate with this, I guess it's a robot,
Yes, she was my
and
she was my father's Zord.
so I
She's
kind
a
of
giant. She's a spider and a real cutie.
cool.
But yeah,
I figured,
we could probably find her.
yeah, I figured at least you three, and if you want to take someone else, I guess you can. Could go see if you can track down that, maybe at least get a start. There was the whole Cyblights on the virtual world that seemed kind of important, especially since it was out of a lab that may or may not lead to some of the important players in the Circle of Knights. So if nothing else, maybe investigate that. Maybe not. If somebody is there, I don't think only a few of us would be safe to
I'll
step
go.
in or try and do anything.
I'm down with that. Sickness. Can I get sick? Oh, whatever.
Sure can.
Let's not try.
I mean, technically, sure. I mean, ray of sickness can fuck you up.
Can it?
I don't see why not. You're not immune to poison, are you? Even then, anyway.
So those were the main ideas I had. Obviously, I had other things, but those are the main ideas.
Question.
Yes.
Question. Hi.
Ollie.
Is it very safe to send all three Henshin in one place?
You ask me. You tell me. You tell me, because you're Henshins.
I don't know what any of you do. I just got here.
So that kind of leads to some of my sub ideas. Is
I absolutely believe this is part of the like PowerPoint, and then as you're saying sub ideas, you like click the button, and each line of text comes up.
Oh yeah.
so
Are
we've
the
been
bullshit like little paw prints?
sure. There's a little emoji face in the corner every once in a while, like for like loading or something. I don't know.
Yes, good.
It's
So-
a nice touch.
I love it. Excellent.
So far, we've done pretty well as a group, I guess, with dealing things. It's you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but it definitely seems like we're just a bunch of individuals, together, not necessarily a group, doing these things. And for some of the stuff I've read about, and even when we went into Yost's mine and saw that tyrant guy, I don't think a group of individuals is going to quite cut it. I think we do need to get closer, and one way is obviously we can have a moment where we spill our guts and tell our sad backstory and lose our eye as he rubs his eye patch. Or still one way. But knowing what each other can do. Personally, I still don't know what I'm capable of. I never finished De-Fragger training, so I'm not sure what the extent I can do. Plus, I have Rook, who is willing to help me out, and I don't know what the extent of that is. I've seen you guys in action. You guys are awesome. Except for Vinna. I haven't seen her in action, so I don't...
I'm sorry! You guys keep finishing the fights before I can get there!
You haven't seen me do shit.
Oh, did I? I'm looking at chat. No one knows who Rook is.
Yeah, what the fuck is Rook?
Oh. I'm not gonna explain that now.
Are
thought
you
he told us.
Are you just a
told
fan
Ollie.
of chess,
I think he
or
told Oli, and that's it.
Did I say in the department store as well?
Alright, hold on.
Hardware store?
You said you wanted us to have get to know each other better, and then you won't spill your guts about whatever the hell is going on here. Can you?
This is called a
explain to
double
me-
standard.
Yeah, that's some fucking
All the
bullshit. Is
time.
what it is.
Listen, man. What do you want? I'm corrupted. It's in my DNA.
Clearly, nobody
that's
else
a
wants to
lame
share.
excuse, and you know it, Crypto.
Oh, shut up, Fox! You can't talk about not sharing
goodness.
things.
Hell is that supposed to mean?
Oh my god. Please
It's-
stop.
I am literally, that's where my powers come from. I agreed to a surgery that would, at the time I didn't know, but they spliced in a sentient, corrupted being, and I infused with it. And it
That's
is
why you
sentient
jump out of the
still.
window?
What?
That's why you jumped out of the window?
I'm not going to say no, so probably. But it speaks
Anyway,
to
I
me-
was just saying that I didn't know if blaming corruption for your choices in
But
action was.
wait a second, are you saying the corruption in your eye is sentient?
It is sentient. It spoke to me. It spoke to Ollie.
Yes. I swear we've been over this.
I think we've been over this.
Okay, so it's not some weird corruption trip after surgery. You are legit saying that.
He's fine.
I'm
He's fine. He's got a friend in his
Rook.
brain. It's fine.
As
They
being
have a name.
person that was a friend in the brain, I get it. That's fine, dude.
Don't we all have friends in our brain?
Okay, so let's
just
do one
add it
thing.
to the voices in my head. It doesn't matter, whatever.
We deal with the Cyblight and the chemist, and then we will talk about the corruption in your eye.
It's not in my eye.
Oh, I don't know if it's better that it's in your brain.
It's fine where it is. That is not an issue. I mean, I'm not gonna say me, but you guys have friends with the other team that Professor deals with sometimes. Oh no, my video.
Oh no, you glitched
My
out.
my PowerPoint went out.
PowerPoint.
Ah!
I mean, What were the passion?
Yeah, that was Sammy's girlfriend.
Okay, yeah, she's corrupted at one point.
I
didn't sense that one.
Okay, but there's. I mean,
fine.
I think we're like not considering the big difference that your corruption has a name and it's talking to you. I mean,
You
that's
make a
like
fair point. You make a good point.
Listen, if it gets to be a problem, we'll deal with it. If it doesn't, then it's fine. Whatever.
It's on my list of things to
I mean,
to
I'm
look
okay
into.
with that, but I think like that's one like. Remember when I texted about the Cyblight troll? I think that was like way low in the priorities.
It's looking into the root and source of Rook is on my list of things. Canopy is the organization I found out that did that I agreed to let them do that to me.
You smoked.
It's on my list of
Now
things.
you have corruption.
Huh?
Oh, that's Canopus. I'm sorry. Kat and Callie had the same reaction. It's so funny. Sorry. Move on. Just move on.
I don't know where we move on to.
Okay, anybody else has like a super big weird secret to share right now?
Oh,
Anybody else living a secret double life?
I'm fine.
You sure? There's like, I mean, no one is like, there's no ancient god trying to awaken to just get you or anything, right?
No.
Any of you?
Alpha Z is always with us, but that's like neither here nor there, really.
Okay.
I don't know about like ancient deity gods or whatever.
Everyone I know is dead. So, probably not.
So no
That
alibis.
didn't stop Barkley.
Okay, real talk as player for a second. Scotty, you have to make something that says everyone I know is dead and just her smiling face, please. I need a sticker or something.
I'd buy a shirt.
I'll have to write that down.
Horrifying.
This
No.
little like shoulders up. Everyone is.
That and the entire corruption crew huddled around a garbage fire.
Yeah.
So we good?
Well, we're
Oh,
not
no.
dead. As Barkley shows up in front of Oli. And we're your friends.
That's true. I didn't say my friends were dead. I just said everyone I knew is dead.
Well, we can be a family. Wowee, I've never had a sister before.
Okay.
Maybe you have.
I don't know.
Yeah, do you know? I've never met a Restless before. Do you know?
Well, we technically don't really have any family.
But like, you were alive at some point, so you had to have like family back then, right?
Well, that wasn't me.
Do we even know if exactly?
I'm Barkley.
Right.
And you're
But,
dead
like-
to us, and we love you for that.
Sticker number 2.
Well, I'm definitely down with going after the what's-a-majigger in the grid or whatnot.
Hey, Bark.
Sidelight.
You and I have never really gotten to talk. And besides your absurdities, I have to ask
right.
you a question.
There you go. Hand you an autograph.
Throws it over his shoulder. No.
Put your hand.
Sorry.
Boy.
Boyo.
Boy.
I muted her. Sorry. Sorry. Go ahead.
But yes, what is how do Restless work? I never really took to learning how one goes from being a dead thing to being a live thing, as that's generally for the other side. Are you the person you were before, or do you just say, to hell with it, I exist?
You know, I've never really thought of it before. I just kind of woke up one day, and they were like, "You're gonna play sports ball," and I'm like, "Okay."
And you just knew you were Barkley as soon as you woke up.
Oh no, that's what my coach named me.
Okay. So, you were raised
From the ground, yes.
from. Okay. And
Most
you're
of us
covered in
were.
all this fun stuff, and that makes you alive.
And something about these gems make me alive or something. I don't know. If you guys remember, he's just
Okay.
covered in diamonds.
He's very sparkly.
Mhm.
So you have no idea who you were before you woke up and became Barkley.
Do you remember who you were before you woke up and became you?
There's a difference
Yeah.
of being raised and being developed into a person that you choose to be, and having once been alive and then being reborn. I'm just asking if there is a
There
line
is.
between. Okay.
Wait, there is?
Okay, it was a question mark, not a period. I understand now. When the rest of us popped out of wherever we popped out of, that was day 1. For
Mhm.
you have day 358/2.
I mean, technically,
What
we
is
don't
this?
know.
That's,
What
techni-
What do you mean?
that's technically more
What
than
does
one.
it mean?
Being a Holoknight, I'm really good at math, so that makes absolutely no sense for whatever metaphor you're using.
I mean, you don't know if these bones were Barkley's bones. Maybe it was just like some. We don't even know if it's a full skeleton from one person.
He's using the birth by sleep analogy.
Yes.
Yeah,
thank you,
I
thank
know.
you.
I definitely
We
know out of character.
Yeah, we...
I just
Love you,
Barkley
buddy.
is dumb, is smart but dumb at the same time.
Mm.
Hi,
Well-
Luke. How you doing?
Well,
Hope you're having a nice night.
from what I know, the bones here are just the framework, just the vessel for me to be in. I am not these
Okay,
bones.
so you're the diamonds.
Oh, you have a soul. I have a soul. Everybody here has a soul.
Alright, so are we gonna go check this place out, or are we gonna talk about philosophical bone skeleton?
Hey, Callie, what's your favorite vaccine episode? It's the one where Barkley has an existential crisis.
Nah.
I
It's
think
a
Barkley's the chillest about this.
It's about time that we got an
I'm gonna die
existential
tomorrow,
crisis
so
at
it's fine.
Barkley.
What's your favorite
What?
episode of Retroverse,
Wait,
Billy?
wait.
I like the one where they talk about restless mechanics for a long time.
Hold on!
Your
What do you mean
cadence was beautiful there.
You're kidding.
Just
You know
saying that.
everyone's favorite episode is the Dumbo one.
Yeah. What do you mean you're dying?
Oh, yeah, death came to me in a dream and said I was gonna die in 3 days, like 3 days ago, or 2 days ago.
And you're just bringing this up now?
What is going on?
What
Give
did I
us-
just
Well,
say like
wait,
5
everybody
minutes
else was
ago?
super
Does
busy about
anybody
other
have
things.
something to say?
Right? I think we just
Well,
like...
it didn't seem
All right,
important.
this is exactly what I was talking about.
What?
Thank you for opening up and sharing. Finally, does that mean anything specific that death visited you? Are you gonna die
Mhm.
again tomorrow?
Maybe they wanted me to like snap half the universe away. I don't know.
Oh, God.
I like. You can tell who knows the comic nerd joke there.
No.
Cat's laughing. Callie's just like, oh god.
I'll be
mercenary.
honest, I wasn't really paying
I
attention. I was
got
trying to
it.
type.
You made a Deadpool Thanos reference.
Yes, I
I
did.
got it.
So just don't grab any packaged jerky, and you should be fine in that regard. I don't want him to snap into a Slim
Uh-oh.
Jim.
Oh god! No!
But
Who
my
gave this to
name's
me?
Spark, not Jim.
Well, listen here, Sonny Boy. We need to figure out what's going on either with you or the world, and it's not my place to choose. So, what do you want to do?
Yeah, do you need help? I'm not sure, like...
I don't
how
know.
do you
I don't
How
know.
do you
Death
stop death from
come-
coming for somebody?
Death comes for everything. It just seems something that's inevitable. Why would I try to stop it? It's gonna happen eventually. It's gonna happen
I
eventually
will
to
fight
everybody.
it. I will fight it.
It'll happen to you, to you, then look to the screen, and you.
I haven't died yet.
But you will.
The
No, it's not.
We
keyword
all
there's
will.
yet.
It's all the facts
Almost
of
died several
Restless.
times.
I learned it in Restless.
As long as
school.
people remember you, you don't ever really die.
Exactly. That's why I'm super famous.
Except in the practical walking around and breathing sense.
I'm sorry.
I don't need to breathe. Wait, who was that?
What? Oh my god! Let's go! Can we go? I'm tired of sitting here. I haven't fought anything in 2 hours.
Oh, that. Speaking of fighting things, Simon's really good at fighting things. Where's Simon at?
I think he's dead.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
For your input, we'll put a pin in that.
No,
And,
no, hold on.
Back to a real conversation.
What was that?
There's
Can we get the
something
number of
about
that bus?
So there is something to be said about that.
That Simon was put on? Not that he got thrown under the one.
Yeah. So Simon, I'm sorry, Vinna's having an allergic reaction to the pizza. You doing okay? You alive?
No, Simon honestly is not here. Simon has not been here.
Yeah.
Simon
No, I know. I'm gonna bring up Simon. Is what I'm saying.
Simon is off camera.
Yes.
Vox, do you have something to share?
I do.
Okay, thank God. Fucking go.
You're not sure where it came from, but Barkley just hands you like a blue femur bone.
Thank you.
Can't believe
Taps one end of the bone, the larger end of the femur.
It's
you got boned by Barkley.
See, because we're a big group and it's a big amount of confusion, there's this thing that wood elves used to do when they were around the campfire.
The
And when they were
telefemur, I got you.
Yes, the telefemur. So, Voxhart's turn.
Thank you.
Also, you're blue now.
You're ruining my aesthetic. So, Simon and I, we discussed some potential issues with leaving Lyra because, if I'm being honest, I don't think there's a bad bone in that girl's body. I think she's just either really self-loathing, really dumb, or really one mix of the two. So,
But not both.
why not both indeed? Ethereal voice.
If you say so, I think she's a bitch, but let's go on.
Listen, all I'm saying is both Simon and I agreed in that regard and decided to attempt to go undercover.
What do you mean?
He did not want to necessarily cause problem if we were all to try and attempt to reach her. So we figured it would be better to go stealth. And he and I decided that him going to meet up with Lyra and pretend to defect would be the best way to gain her trust and try to see whether or not she was sincere about this or if she was blowing smoke up her own skirt.
Oh, that's a much better idea.
Uh,
Barkley leaves the room
what
and
do you
pulls out
mean
his
by
phone,
that?
and he's going to call Simon. But continue.
Oh my god.
No, that's beautiful. I can't wait. So I gave him a bit of my data to track her by trying to give her a card to pass along to the big boss. And haven't seen anything about that yet. So I don't know if he's taking this as a sabbatical now, but
What do you
when
mean
I
by
have-
data?
well, I mean, he's an Apogee. He can check out people's data.
Okay,
All right. Well,
we're following along.
yeah, I figured it would make the most sense to just take a bit of my data and then try to follow that around like a tracker. I tried to bug something so we could find out where the Circle of Night was,
Right, but why yours?
because I know what my data looks like. And I can use some of the stuff that Nocturne
not
has
just-
on hand,
Why not just track her data?
because I didn't have a sample of her data to use.
I'm sure there's like hair all over Sammy's apartment. Have you seen her?
Do you want me, a person from Henshin Command, to scour around with a lint brush?
Yeah, aren't
He
you?
gestures as he's waving the telefemur around. So,
By the
for
way, that's a
now-
+1 club, and it disappears after a minute since I'm not there.
Oh my god.
Good.
Okay. So you guys had this secret plan to infiltrate the Knight's Circle. And now
Circle of night,
Simon-
like day and night. It's not knights like huzzah swords. Just, I'm helping you out. It's something that we're all tracking now, right?
And now,
Okay, so
at the moment, Simon is
I
gone and has not been heard back from.
I want to make sure of something before I say anything here, Jesse. I'm gonna need you to open up your mic for a sec so I can talk to you.
Jesse and I are GMing about it right now. I'll say that you have not heard from him at the moment.
Okay, I didn't know whether or not I had received
No,
the locked
If
copy.
there had been something to communicate back to Voxhart, you would have either gotten it by now, or you would have seen it in the group chat somewhere.
I never look at the group chat. That's why I ask.
Well,
Sorry.
okay. In any event, no, he has been completely incommunicado since he went apparently for cigarettes.
I just wanted to make sure when I put that out there.
Oh,
Okay,
this plant is
before-
gonna be so sad.
Even
Yes.
Bud doesn't know where he is at this point. Like the flower is starting to worry.
No.
Yes, Daiyo?
I mean, before we do something about the million things we have to do, Vinna, what's the secret you have not shared with us?
Let's see. When I was 3 years old, I fell off my bike and chipped a tooth, and I had to get fake teeth. So, like, you know, that happened. I had at least 5 girlfriends and a boyfriend, as you can see. One of them was a wrestler. She disappeared right like before my aunt disappeared, and I've never seen her since. And that really fucked me up. More, like, I can keep going.
Well, okay, that's manageable.
Okay, great.
Anyone else?
Why is he here? Pointing at Kent.
I didn't want to say anything. I'm her boyfriend.
I've heard.
I time traveled today, apparently.
A lot of people have in this room, so it's not nothing
Oh,
special.
I didn't know. I thought it. Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Maybe 1,000 years ago
Nice.
it might have been special, but at this point in this room,
I mean, I guess
It's
not,
rare.
considering like
Not
half
special,
the people in your
rare.
family did it, apparently. Vinna. Anyway, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm like good with computers. I can help with that at least. I'm not really good at the like fisticuffs though. I'll leave that to her.
okay.
That's why we're a team. I give
Alright.
him a fizz.
So
A
he's your
team?
tour guy.
A team, that's all we are?
Not
I mean,
again.
Bart, do you want to be more? Like,
So
no,
that's
no,
what
I was
breaks
pretending to be your
Bartley?
boyfriend, like joking like the friends.
Oh, okay. I was like, that's what breaks Bartley. The word team.
All right. Anyone else? As we get this out of the way, and we can move on.
Well, Daiyo
Yeah,
hasn't really
but-
spoken up except to get at us about special.
I'm still trying to like absorb everything you've all shared. The secret Oli and Crypto had about corrupted conscience inside him.
I have a question for you, Daiyo.
Yes.
How do you keep that slim figure?
Oh god.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you the secret. It's being a fish.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
Oh,
Why is no
Sticker
one
number
tried that?
3.
That is definitely a swimmer's physique.
Yeah.
Yep, yeah. That
Daiyo.
checks out.
She like lives at the pool.
Oh, I don't have it
Yeah.
set up, but I wish I had my reverb set up because I'd be like, Daiyo is hydrodynamically designed.
It's true.
Yeah. I sleep in water. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. No, I was being facetious, but good answer. Good answer.
Alright, but your turn, Mr.
Oh,
Vox.
I literally just said.
No,
Yeah.
no, that's not what I meant. You know what
Okay,
I
you've been
meant.
bullshitting everybody else too. Do we really
I
want to
did
keep
not-
sitting here?
Okay,
You were just
Kev, you-
champing at the bit 5 seconds ago to get the hell out of here.
Yo, fucking fine. Let's go. Crypto,
Okay.
point in the direction. I will go there and punch the thing.
Sorry to interrupt, but Phoenix, thank you for spending 2,000 Quackatrons. Who are you giving advantage
shit.
to? Because there's a lot of options in this game.
Hi.
Yeah.
I suggest giving it to Crypto. He kind of deserves it because he's been a good boy.
I suggest giving it
He's
to
the-
Daiyo, because why not?
Because
Why?
that's swimmer's physique, am I right, ladies?
Give it to Simon. Give it to Simon.
Who's not even sure not
And
appearing
Give
in
it
this
to
episode.
Lyra. She deserves
If
it.
someone's gotta roll good,
What
it's
the-
Simon. To Lyra.
Give it to Yost. He's
He's dead.
No!
He needed it earlier. It's too late
In
now.
the chat for Yost.
Are you going to inspire him to not fail his death save?
Too soon. Too soon.
Not soon
Um,
enough. That's the problem.
Not soon enough. That's what
I'll
Dumbledore
say, as you guys are discussing that, the door kind of opens and you guys see the professor come in, and his hair is like, it's usually pretty wild, but this time it's like super wild on one side and then like smushed down on the other side because he was asleep on the desk. He just comes in, he's like, so you have a very peculiar friend at the door, Crypto.
I do?
Apparently, the
I look to the
name
group and like, I have
is-
friends.
Surprise to me, bud.
Apparently,
Alright,
the
that's
name,
enough out of you.
and I'm not joking, is Heyu.
Okay. I
They're
take
they're
it.
outside. I stopped them at I had security stop them because that was a thing where you guys almost got ganked, and I don't want people just rolling up into the lab again. Apparently, they have the Knight's badge.
Oh. Okay, hang on. Yeah, continue this conversation. He'll go and check on that.
Down the 4 floors right before the floor that the last public floor of your building before the professor starts, there is a new receptionist area set up, and except instead of a perky cute receptionist, it's like a guy in a big burly guy in the security vest and everything.
What's on his name tag?
Brad.
Cool.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
He's like, yeah, so you have a friend, and he points over to the out of date armchair looking thing, armchair in the corner. Not looking thing, just out of date armchair. And what does Crypto see?
So, Heyu is a very androgynous looking void tiefling. Very lanky, limber, built like a bit like deck chairs and brooms may have figured into their ancestry. They are currently sitting, and you see that they're clad in what looks to be probably some kind of glamour weave enhanced elastane. So it's super skin tight, and it's shimmery like a starfield or sparkles or something, but it's like in a black and silver gradient. They've got bell cuffs and sleeves, but the front of this unitard goes down into a super deep, scandalously deep cut in the front, and it secures at the throat around what looks like a choker made out of what seems to be woven millipedes almost. And on the front is just a single chain link that is kind of glowing faintly and bobbing up and down as if it's attached to some kind of an invisible leash. They have a half cape in a kind of a similar sparkly pattern that's hanging down the back. They, being a void tiefling, are betentacled as well and have those tentacle horns and tail. Their tail is currently wrapped around one of their legs, and you notice it ends in a squid sucker spade, right? And their head tentacles kind of start at the eyebrow and work out sideways. Their hair is like glossy and like almost luminous silver and done over in like one of those little flop hawks with the undercut, right? And they have a slave bracelet on the one hand with some kind of a weird ass crystal that looks like a hole in somewhere else, which is also how he would describe their eyes, like holes cut into space, looking into somewhere else. The skin tone is like it's that starriness of void tieflings, but it's the cold old space, not those hot bright nebula tones. So a lot of blues, very dusky black, shot with like little sparkly patches of white.
Ollie's just like.
So you're saying that your skin is old and busted, not the new hotness?
No, just the tones.
They are
Their skin is
definitely the
flawless.
Holoknights.
Their skin is completely flawless.
So-
It just looks like old, ancient dead space.
So what you're saying is Ollie sees them and goes, "Hello, is it me you're looking for?"
No, but as you get closer, what appears to be a small code dragon head perks up from underneath their elbow. Like a teeny tiny code dragon. And as it chirps at Crypto,
Does it still have its eyes?
no, it hasn't grown its faceplate yet.
Oh, it's a baby.
But yeah, as it chirps at you, Heyu turns their gaze towards Crypto and kind of like in a head-on sideways smile. Ah, it's good to see you at last. We've been sent to help.
Oh, okay. I appreciate the assistance.
I've been dispatched by command to assist you and your team with the Cyblight menace. I'm supposed to be a team liaison?
Boy, that was quick. I just texted Chaz like a couple hours ago.
I was in the neighborhood.
I'll say you were also sent before you guys learned about that video before they did. You were already before Vaccine Crew did. Because the video that you guys found, I believe it was on the drive that Vox had, and it was a public stream. So there are probably plenty of people that have seen it, not that many people that actually know what the fuck they're looking at and where it is. But Knights of the Grid, good chance they would.
Yeah.
So as Heyu goes to stand, you see the little code dragony thing kind of like scramble up and around their chest and like settle like a scarf around their shoulders. And as they curl up, you notice that it actually has a little stinger tail on the end of it. It's not a dragon, it's a pseudo dragon.
I like it.
But it's a code pseudo dragon, so it's a SUDO dragon. Anybody who knows Linux.
That's yeah.
Oh, there was Bob. Bob got it.
I got it.
I mean, I got the gist.
And
Okay.
they're hanging out in their basically like hip pocket. They've got a like a hip bag, one of those side saddle bags connected to the right hip, and the pseudo dragon was hanging out in that, but is now currently scarfing it up.
Like Rufus and Unstoppable. Gotcha. All right.
Lead the way.
All right.
Barkley comes back in a huff.
Brad. They're okay. I guess they're with me.
Oh, cool. All right.
All right.
Goes back to like Sudoku on his computer.
You said your name was
Heyu.
All right. Please follow me.
Wow, Simon, did
back
you do
to-
something to your hair?
Honestly, like it occurs to me that probably Gruck would be like, "Who brought the doppelganger?" Because like I didn't realize it until you said something, but like Gruck's second form, the Void Rye, they've got a very similar haircut.
This?
Yeah, I'll say that Crypto leads you back to the group.
So who's
I-
in charge here?
Real quick,
That
what was
would
that?
be me, Barkley.
Sure. Let's go with that.
What were you saying, Bob?
Oh, I was just gonna try and jump in before you came back. That we were still supposed to be continuing the conversation, and I know that our dear dragon gal is probably gonna be hounding me. So I have an answer. It's called Two Truths and a Lie.
Oh God. You guys still do this? It's been 1,000 years.
Okay.
I remember this from school. Don't.
Two Truths and a Lie.
Never heard of this.
Good Lord.
I like games. My favorite cut of steak is prime rib, medium rare. I have no real secrets.
That's a fucking bold ass lie, you son of a bitch.
All three of those are true. The lie was that there was a lie in there.
You're a fucking liar. You're a fucking liar.
Sorry, there's just something
room,
funny
like-
about you accusing him while fixing your green screen.
Yes.
You're a fucking
Also-
liar.
You're a
Just
fucking
leaves
liar.
and takes the green screen with her.
Just starts slapping space with a piece of space. But I mean, we all got to remember, I always have my helmet on, so I'm doing like the stun actor movements to gesture at things. None of this face comes through. None of it, Vinna. None of this face.
Right, okay. I wanted to tell you something though. I have been around Henshin my whole fucking life, and I can tell just by your voice and your hand gestures that you're a goddamn fucking liar.
Oh, my
What
turn,
am I
my
lying
turn.
about?
Okay,
yes.
I'm super awesome. I am the best sports ball player ever. I am super ugly and don't need any of your love to sustain my life.
Yeah, I mean, you're okay at sports. I'm thinking that's the lie.
Don't hurt him. Don't
Wow.
be mean.
You are beautiful, Bark, and we love you.
It was facetious. Obviously, it's the third one.
It's okay. I got cure wounds ready.
Don't kill me.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Sorry, you're screwed.
Don't
I don't have
worry,
anything.
I'll end your suffering.
Bark, in all sincerity. And Vox stands up, goes across the room, because he's been sitting in a chair just cross-legged, being a hot shit like he thinks he is.
Were you sitting
And he gives
by?
you a hug.
Were you sitting by, or were you just sitting cross-legged?
Cross-legged. Unfortunately, yeah, I know. Oh, sorry. But
God.
yeah. No, I come on over and I give you a big hug.
Okay.
You're a big nerd. And even if you think you are the leader, I will let you keep on thinking that for the next day.
All right. I give you an okay hug. I got a 5.
Yeah, no, that's perfect. It's the sibling hug, pat.
It's a very bony hug.
Part of my brain was like, is Scott rolling to shank Vox? Like,
I would
he
have
could do
expected
that.
it. This entire team has hit me at least once.
He's never on your side.
As they
Oh
should
yeah,
do.
no, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, even if they didn't shoot me, dear game master.
I know they had all pulled weapons on them. Like, all of them were prepared to fucking murder you when you punched Sammy, but I don't think any of them actually made contact except for Vinna. Much later on.
Oh.
Thank God.
Vinna's turn. Vinna should do it.
Yeah.
All right.
Man, Crypto's been gone for a really long time.
I know.
My favorite color is green. I have a sister who's a dragon, and I really don't want to punch Vox in the face right now.
You like purple. It's all up and down you. That's the lie.
No, it's definitely the dragon.
It's green. No, I also have a sister who's a dragon.
Okay.
Mhm. Yeah.
Well, it couldn't be that last one, so let's move on.
She's like pulls at her staff and she's like ready and about to go.
Hey, Crypto, how's it going, buddy?
Yeah, I've been back for a while, actually. This has been very entertaining.
Yeah, like
One.
Heyu has just been watching this entire interplay with
I'll
rapt
say
fascination.
at this point, like, you guys see Heyu out of the corner of the room.
Oh, hey, Simon.
Don't
Same
point at
tent.
people. Don't
Same
point at people.
tent.
That's rude.
Okay. Okay. Hang on.
Yeah,
okay,
he
hang
went full like Invasion of the Body Snatchers, like at you.
Oh,
Who
now
are you?
Sorry,
now
headphone
you-
users.
Now you
Sorry
need
about
to
that.
do like the Spider-Man point.
Yeah. No. So like, hey, you will like drift over to Oldie and like look her up and down, and well, one of us is going to have to go home and change.
Oh, yeah.
You my dad?
Oh, no.
They look horrified at the
That
very
is.
idea.
Molly,
I've
I'm
never met another white tiefling.
Idea,
This is Heyu.
idea
He's
for
from
Wait,
Knights of the Grid.
idea for Void
isn't
Tiefling.
your, like,
Their mustache is two tiny
family-
tentacles.
That's. Thank you for that. Now I'm just imagining like a snidely whiplash with tentacles like curling itself. And it's
I
just
feel like that was
everything.
a.
That
I
was
feel
a
like
mind
I've seen,
flare.
Yeah. Like I
In one of
think
our
in
games.
Acquisition.
Anyway.
Yeah, in Acquisition Incorporated, it had like a little mustache tentacle.
I
thing.
would love to see an illicit in a stovepipe hat, honestly.
Sincere question.
I'll find the
Vox
picture
is
for
gonna
you.
ask. Sincere question. Pronouns. I'm seeing this deep V, and if you're going by he him, that's totally cool. DV says
them,
they,
and
them.
Thank you so much for asking, and they'll give you just like a very kind of familial pat on the side of the helmet. I'm assuming it's on.
Yeah, no, helmet's always on.
Yeah, so it's a little pat where the cheek area would be.
Mm.
But they do seem very endeared by this. And
Hey, you've seen like most of the group of these, but there are a handful that you do not recognize. You have no idea who the purple woman with the horn is.
no,
Or your records didn't say anything about a tentacle woman.
yes, so
another-
clearly our
another void
dossier is in
tiefling.
need of some updating.
I
There was
apologize
mention
on
of a
that.
scientist, so you're assuming that's who the old man in the lab coat is. But the scrawny teenage boy, no clue what the hell, or was
He's not a teenager.
scrawny nerd college
He's-
student. No
yeah,
idea who he is or what his role is here.
So-
He's just kind of staring.
Yeah.
He's a tiefling with like brown hair and like horns that go from his like forehead area upwards like that.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Um,
and he has little freckles on his face. He's very cute.
So, Crypto, just really quickly, I was sent. I need to talk to, I guess, the professor really quick. But introductions real quick. I'm Heyu, they, them. Lovely to meet everybody. Some of you I know already. Some of you I don't know. And just going around, I'm gonna start like pointing at just like, okay, Purple Mountain's Majesty over here.
Hi, it's so lovely to meet you. My name is Vinna.
Vinna.
She, her.
She, her. Okay. Pleasure to meet you. All right. Mini she over here. Pointing at Oli, who is almost like them, but not entirely.
Oh, hello. I am Alamina. You can call me Ollie. I have never met another one of like me before, and it's she, her. It's so nice to meet you. I like your outfit.
Well, I like your everything, and like their tail is going to uncurl from around the leg and like go out to like shake tails with you.
Oh. Yes. God. Okay. Yes. I've always wanted to do this. I shake tails with you.
And you can
What do
see
you-
like their brow tentacles are just like wiggling excitedly, like puppy tails do.
Ollie turns yellow.
Love it. So excited. So, and let me guess, you're the protagonist, right? Turning to the scrawny 20-something.
I'm sorry, what?
Why, yes, I am.
You're the main character, right?
Of course I am. I'm Barkley.
This is
As
your
I
harem,
intervene.
yeah?
No, I'd be there. No, I just, she's not my heroine. She's my girlfriend. My girlfriend.
So are you the giant robot guy, or are you the what?
No,
Sorry, what's your name?
I'm the boyfriend.
The boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, what an
I'm really
alias.
just here for the ride. I just got here and I don't have anywhere to live except at her borrowed apartment. So I just came along for the ride and it's been a lot. I'm Kent.
Kent, lovely to meet you. So
He, him. Yeah.
yeah, what are your powers? What do? You say you're along for the ride. Are you transpo? Are you a wheelman? What is
I make computer games.
Fun! That take over people's minds, or
No, they're fun. I literally I don't do the superhero stuff. She does that. She saved me
like
from bullies
understanding
one
is
time.
dawning now. Like, hey, he was convinced that he was part of Team Vaccine, and was just...
No, I
He's actually Sanji. Not Sanji.
I thought you were Shinji Ikari.
Shinji, that's the name. I'm sorry.
I was about to say Sanji. Poor Sanji.
No, not Sanji from One Piece. Fuck Sanji.
Well, lovely to meet you, Professor. They're gonna wander off and try and find the professor.
Yeah. Hi.
Sorry, hi. So, greetings from the Knights Virtual. I've been sent as a kind of a department liaison to help you in your fight against the Cyblights. I had basically been told that Crypto reported a sighting out in cyberspace, and I was sent to assist.
Lovely. Crypto, didn't you say that like 20 minutes ago?
I was in the neighborhood.
Yes, after I heard it from Daiyo.
Okay. Now, granted, like, you guys know that the video has been up for going on probably close to 10 hours now.
Yeah.
The professor's like, so we know that it was last seen in Boomtown. Presumably one of the two of you know how to get there, looking at Crypto and Heyu.
Like, Heiyu's already like got his badge out and is like scrolling through location data, like trying to find it, like what portal interface might be closest.
Is he Knights of the Grid or Knights of, Knights Material or Knights Virtual?
He is they are a Knight Virtual.
Okay, cool. I couldn't remember.
Yes, they have the web surfer badge.
Yeah, so you can easily enough find,
Yeah. How many different potential warp points within the, given Boomtown area?
Let's find out.
You can pre-look for that stuff.
It has a search function.
I just use the instant scan. That's like immediate area.
Oh my gosh.
Kent, I'm so sorry that you had to deal with all of this. I did not mean to do this.
Continuing with the search engine idea. They're agents of Clip E.
Oh no.
Huh.
Oh, the Knights of the Grid?
No. No, like a search machine would be like like a construct used
like paladins
by
or
Clip E.
clerics of Clippy.
So it's
I am so into it.
Hold on. I gotta point out here. The first model was the JVS.
Okay.
I love you.
So it's like the nemesis of Cyanid, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, I had a killer vending machine last campaign, so.
Oh
can have a
God!
search
Don't fucking remind me.
Sorry, it wasn't a killer
one-
vending machine. It was a vending machine that found it very rude that somebody kicked them.
And it kicked back, and it hurt a lot.
It hurt,
Well,
and it
I-
almost killed me.
That sounds like maximum overdrive, but one last pun, and then we got to get back to this, I'm sure. When the search engine is having a critical overload, its limiter is being passed or whatever, there's a kill switch, a safety function called the Netscape.
Stop
No, bad boy.
I got that one.
Hurts.
it. You stop it right now.
No. I'm sorry, pseudo dragon.
That beard stroke of fuck. God, it's my
Alright.
own game.
Yeah, I know. I don't have exclusive rights for making nerd IT puns, so.
Crypto, are we going?
Shortly, we're
Oh,
a little more info, and then we should be okay, maybe.
You know of 2 entrances into the area of Boomtown where you're going. I'm sorry, I'm trying to find my things, and it is not letting me.
Hey,
Why?
you. Is there like a manual for what these things can do? Because I wasn't given one when I joined. It was just kind of like, you're in, and that was it.
There we go.
I feel like they probably have a pamphlet back at the headquarters. Remind me the next time we head back to base, and I'll see if I can't find you one.
Okay, I would appreciate that. I didn't know we
Yeah.
could search.
Super. Ooh. So, about how many spots do we think we find?
There are 2. Okay, so I'll say that the first one is a series of tunnels that wind through one of the nearby cities. And then the other is on the one side is a sort of a mirrored fluid in a desert realm, and you know that actually transports you into one of the main like computer banks on the outskirts of Boomtown.
Mirrored.
So you could
fluid.
either like go through a mirror and come into a computer bank, but you'll be like really in the area and you won't know what's around you necessarily, or walk your way in and see it from the outside first.
Well, reconnoitering seems like a good idea in any event. So probably the walk in and not the not the find yourself there and not be prepared.
Yeah, best to get our bearings first, and there's always a easy escape the other way. Yeah, I agree with that.
So anything you guys want to do before you head out?
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Please, I talk too much. Go ahead.
Oh, so is this the thing where they're sending the Henshin a different place than everybody else, or are we all going here?
Leave all the Henshin, we're going to go
It's
one
up to what you want to
place,
do.
And maybe somebody else would go with them. Possibly.
That was just a suggestion. You guys, if you want to go to search for the Spider Zord, you can. You can come with us because it's safety numbers.
I
I
would
feel
go
like-
with you.
I feel like Lycosa, finding Lycosa can wait. I think that we can handle whatever this is right now, and then when we come back, I have a couple of other things I would like to do as well. So.
Okay. I'm gonna get suited up because basically ever since he fell through the moon, his armor's been all screwed up.
Yeah, you
So
should probably.
he's just in
fix,
his. So he's gonna get suited up in his ripped up armor, and he's probably gonna see if he can grab a few more weapons from the professor.
As you heard, I need to go and actually help them now.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to leave you right as
No, it's fine. I'll just hang out here and wait.
I'm sure the professor can show you some cool stuff.
Professor's like, yeah, no, I can definitely. You like computers, right? And he's like, yeah, yes, I am good at computers. I don't know how they've changed in 1,000 years, but I'm a quick learner.
Hey, you's gonna pat
Keep going
the
between the
boyfriend companionably on the shoulder. Says, "Don't sit in any chairs."
Okay, and he scoots to the very edge of the chair he's currently sitting in.
And
Got it.
don't let them get to you. I think they're being weird.
Oh,
What is up with chairs? Are they bad?
You never know what happens when you sit down in a chair in front of a computer that's 1,000 years too advanced for you.
I didn't think of that.
I think there's a restroom nearby.
Okay, well, that's weird.
Yeah.
Real quick,
I don't
Professor.
know why, but I'm getting Tron vibes from that statement.
Are you guys talking about the fucking Demolition Man? I swear to God.
Scotty
I
got it.
didn't get that one. Okay.
Scotty got it.
Yep.
Scotty got it.
I missed that one somehow.
I missed that one too.
He was. He was warning against getting derezzed.
Oh, okay. You were saying?
Real quick, Professor. And he hands him the shield gauntlet. It's busted still. Not right now. I would like you to show me how to fix this. And I can like pay you back by like helping you out in the shop.
I mean, you're paying me back by eventually going to take out the chemist, so there's that.
Yes, but this is like extra stuff. But anyway, yeah. If you could show me how to fix this at a later point. Right now, I'm just gonna use the one. Also, swords, guns, other weaponry.
Guns?
We have
Lots
them,
of
yes.
guns. Yeah, well.
Pull out my fucking hammer. Let's do this shit.
Oh, it's the suiting up time. Okay.
Yeah,
Hey,
suiting
you-
up time.
Hey, you will like wave a hand across like the air in front of them, and this holographic, gigantic ass tome appears and just like falls open, and it's like leafing over, and you see them like flipping through the page. No, last season. And basically plucks what appears to be a holographic representation of some armor, and it like flies apart and assembles itself in increasingly scale size plates around them, and then they flip over a couple more pages and pull out a small army's worth of weapons here. There is currently a one blaster rifle and a plasteel shield and a little pistol blaster that goes in their tail and is being held by their little squid tentacle tail.
I'm naming you Ben K.
Crypto, when you mention weaponry, the professor leans into the other room. Ruby, this one sounds like your kind of tea. And she says, oh, you were looking for weapons. Okay. And she actually takes you to the like back wall of the lab, which doesn't really have anything on it, which is a little weird because the professor has like maps and posters and shit drawn fucking everywhere. And she puts her hand against the wall and it sort of like does the flip open thing to reveal a very large variety of weapons. Is there something specific you're looking for?
I miss this. Just like my parents' house.
She's like, for what it's worth, part of it is newly installed. Apparently, it really fucking sucked trying to fight off a shitload of muddies while you guys were asleep with just whatever I had on hand.
Yeah, I'd imagine so. Okay.
And especially because it seems like what you guys are toying with now is a lot more dangerous than they were.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna need just for safety. We don't want to go too crazy quite yet. Well, like 2 laser swords. Maybe a blaster or something.
I would like recommend taking a bunch of different type of damages.
Yeah.
Hey, who's gonna poke their head through the side, like door sideways. Don't forget the grenades.
Question. Remind me. Heiyu was in that fight with the with the blue mist, right?
Heiyu's first appearance was alongside of Aya's art graffiti synthweaver.
Yes. So you were.
She wasn't a synth either. She was a rogue.
She was a rogue.
She was a rogue?
Yeah.
Oh. Why did I think synthweaver?
She was the.
That's hurts.
Because it's because she.
Similar.
Because it's Aya.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I will say that thing that Heiyu remembered is that they, at least the one that you tussled with, really didn't like acid.
Yes. Okay. All right. So thinking about that, it's like, so acid damage rounds, acid grenades, anything kind of burny?
She's like,
Oh, something like that.
got like 2 acid grenades, I think. They're not much. It's not much more than your typical acid, but
Grab those, will you, Crypto?
Oh, okay. I guess we're taking those. Is that a laser disc?
It's Blu-ray, but
I'm gonna take one of those, please.
sure.
And
it's like a +1 laser disc. I got an upgrade.
the red disc. It's the original ones.
Oh no!
Oh god.
Now I want to watch Akira again.
It should be okay. Should be okay for now.
Yeah, let's
So you just start
get
shoving it into the backpack of holding.
Mm-hmm.
Except for the ones that he can actually attach to his armor.
Can I grab the professor real quick and ask him if he can look into Bark saying that fucking death is coming after him?
He's like, I'm sorry, what now?
Bark is very flippant about this thing, but I think he's dying.
Bark, why are you dying? Yeah, I don't think he heard me in the other room.
Sorry, I was busy typing things about search engines. What's going on?
Vinna says that apparently you're dying?
I guess. I mean, death visited me in a dream or something. It might have just been a dream, though. Whatever. It felt really real, though.
That's probably
Something-
not a dream. Just saying.
Something
That's
about
some, like-
about a cherry tree, and there was like, for some reason, I was like a samurai dude with an. I still had my afro though. That was nice.
Right.
Okay, so it doesn't happen as often because he's one of the ones that kind of has like a backseat role. There is an actual god of death that is named Death.
Do they look like a siren?
That's not very creative at all.
No.
Okay, then
They
it must
look
have been
like
a dream.
no, the stories that I've read say that death can look like anything. They appear differently to different people. To children that are dying, they appear like a imaginary friend. To most Sarens, they appear as like beloved ancestors. To others, they appear as like mentors or friends or somebody that they know that mattered to them. So if you saw a centaur, then that was clearly somebody that mattered to you, right?
A centaur?
Not a centaur, a
Saren.
fucking Saren.
Saren.
A siren centaur would be really cool.
That's terrifying.
That sounds amazing.
Because they get the
Isn't
gore
that
attack.
just a triceratops?
Look at Lluis.
Yeah, it's like, yes.
Isn't that just a triceratops?
No, but
Side
but
tangent.
buff.
No,
Side
but like
tangent
with,
for
with,
Lluis.
with extra human.
No,
Because I know
but with
Lluis
buff,
likes lizard
like
things.
abs.
There's a thing called a
Kinda.
Dragotar, and they're
That's literally what I was thinking of.
and they are lizard folk centaurs that breathe fire.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay. So yeah. Well, I didn't recognize her at all.
Well, then there's a chance that perhaps they might have mattered to whoever you were before you became a Restless.
So are they dying? I thought they were already dead.
No, but they were, but your
If they're
bones
not,
came
how
from
embarrassing.
somewhere. They are dead, but your bones came from somewhere. And some part of whoever you are now is tied to that. Presumably.
Oh, they mentioned something about Lyra or something. had something to do with her.
Okay. That's... Lyra is... That doesn't make any sense. Lyra is having death kill you? No. More details about, like, what did they say about Lyra? Bark, you remember that Death told you that you need to learn about yourself and learn about the people around you, which is where you went to, like, figure out what the fuck was going on with Lyra.
They mentioned something about getting to know people better or something, but I already know everyone here pretty well. I mean, they all let me stay in their apartments, so, I mean, can't get much closer than that.
That is absolutely not as close as you can get.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about that another time. Okay, so, do me a favor. Don't die so that we can prevent you from dying another time. I think you need to have a chat with your coach. He would know more about the ritual that brought you back and would probably know more about Restless than I do.
That's probably a good idea. Pulls out his phone.
Okay.
Calls up my coach.
Okay. He answers on, like, the second ring.
Hey,
Hey, Bark. How's it going? I know you have some stuff going on.
Oh, it's going great. It's going great. How's the team doing?
Really? Oh, pretty good. Training's good.
That's
there
nice.
was, you know...
Apparently I'm going to die tomorrow?
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, do you know anything about that?
What?
Well, I know you kind of said that we kind of formed a contract as part of our creation, but there's like some conditions that, like, if something happens, we die or something?
Oh, fuck.
I don't quite remember. I wasn't really paying attention. Didn't seem important at the time.
Okay. How long do you have left? I want to say that you and I, Scott, said it was like 2 or 3 days.
Yeah. It was like tomorrow or maybe a few days from that. I don't remember.
Okay. So.
So what are you thinking? Maybe 2 days from now? Because we kind of got this thing where we're going to be fighting a troll or something.
Okay. But what day did you get the dream? What day did you see the dream?
It was like 2 days or something, right? 2 nights ago?
Yeah.
2 nights ago?
Okay, good. That means you have about 5 days. All right. So, there is the magic that I use to reignite your souls. The contract that I made, it comes with the catch. And there are certain events tied to your past life that trigger a sort of countdown. I didn't know anything about you, so I didn't know exactly what it was, so I couldn't really expect it. But something that happened to you triggered it, and it will be it's some event that was tied to your last life. Usually something traumatic that happened near the end of your life. And then you have to try and find a way to deal with that event or that thing. And
okay, so
the
this
words of the books that I had read
right after Lyra disappeared.
Okay. So abandonment by somebody you love. Okay. All right. That's a good one. You've got to find some way to resolve it. Either find a way to reconcile with them or move on, or find it within yourself to rise above it. The texts are kind of unclear. I'll be honest. I was working with some really old books, and a lot of the rituals are kind of old and forgotten. But I will look into it. And I have a spell and know a couple people that might be able to help get a better picture of what is going on. It is possible to ask questions to a deity occasionally, so maybe that could become a thing more. Or honestly, if you just meditate on it some, you may have another dream. There's not a lot of like book writing about this. There aren't many Restless around, especially not, a whole ass team of them. Kind of found the book in a dungeon and kind of just went with it.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll make some chamomile tea or something.
I'm like dying because of chorizo.
Being adorable.
So fucking cute. It's so goddamn cute. He's like, yes, I will look into this. Figure out what you need to do, because I'm going to assume that because of all the henshin you hang around with, that you probably have some idea of the chaos that is Ranger Command right now.
Oh, I thought they were always like that. So I guess what you guys are doing
is important. No, they do not always have their biggest, most important member die unexpectedly in suspicious circumstances.
I don't know. That still seems something kind of normal for what they do. Then again, that Yost guy was really old. Was there anyone before him? Like, he was really old.
Well, I'm sure that somebody on your team can explain it to you, have a shitload of henshin with you. I am going to go read some books and try and figure out how the fuck to save your life. And do me a favor, if you see Death again, ask him lots of questions. And maybe write down the answers, so you don't forget how many days it's been.
Okay, gotcha.
You know Ollie is, like, way older than Yas, right?
Like, Yost is, like, really old.
Right, Ollie is even older than that.
Like, the funny thing is Bark has no concept.
Something about chainmail? Like, it was, like, really old.
The funny thing is Bark has no concept of age. He's 3.
Yesterday was like a year ago.
Sad. This is all very sad. Also, just want to point this out. We're now saying that Ollie is the same thing as like the I'm 3,000 years old lolly dragon girl. We have that on the team now.
But she's not. But she's mature. She's not a kid.
Ravioli, don't lose the
Have you seen the pictures that Callie drew of Ollie? She is definitely a mature lady.
Oh no, I have not.
She looted the Oli.
Oh.
You'll have to look later in the Discord.
Go look not too forward.
Anyway.
Okay, anyway.
Go on.
Your coach hangs up, and then you get a text a few seconds later that says, "Don't die, good luck." I will say,
Oh, I could do something really stupid and be in character. But I'm gonna talk with you about it later.
Okay,
I'm not gonna
thank
do
you.
it right now.
Oh god. Oh god.
Thank God, not pulling a patient and just going for it.
What do you mean I shouldn't plane shift us into the fucking realm of an evil god?
Put it out of my mind.
Yeah, Aya, the patience you know is mild. That's like a habanero. They dealt with ghost
He's
pepper patients.
so stupid.
Listen. It's fine.
Anyway,
I know I'm the brain cell of that group. It's fine.
you guys were going to travel through the tunnels to get to Boomtown, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Go.
I will say.
Of course, Vinna would be going to Boomtown.
I could go ahead and use the badge to like warp 10 people up like to a near place, so we don't have to spend the entire time traveling.
Yeah. Basically, you guys would get to the tunnels nearby and then walk for probably not very far, but it at least wouldn't put you like in the center of the place. You'd be on the outskirts. I'll say that between hey you could bring all of you guys because it's only going to be the PCs going, not everyone. And you guys find
Ultimate?
yourselves.
Oh.
No, you guys find yourselves in these dank, like damp and like musty smelling hallways. The walls are steel. And you can see like riveted plates on there where like you're probably underground, presumably, either that or in like a station floating in nothingness. As you sort of walk through.
Who's all here? Were we gonna split up, or was this?
I think that we're gonna do that shit later. Yeah, we're all here.
Okay. Barkley is going to be a human samurai-looking character.
Okay.
And if anyone asks why,
he'll
be like, oh, that's what I was in the dream. Maybe it'll help me connect with it or something.
You guys know that when you step into the virtual world, you can change your appearance slightly. With being here physically, it is a little bit more, you're constrained to, like, being your own size, at least. It's basically, like this guy's self. You guys also would know that there is the danger when you're here personally, you are more effective, but you're also more vulnerable because if you die here, you die in real life. Kind of thing.
Die in real life, man.
Obviously, just saying, because it's been a while since we've been here. And as you're traveling through these... Sorry, just the chat. It's killing me. As you're traveling through these tunnels, I want everybody to go ahead and make a perception roll, please.
Holy shit, we're rolling?
Oh,
I
shit.
know!
Let's
Crazy,
have some hot
right?
D20 action.
Let me
Alright,
dust
put your
off
hand
my
back there.
dice. Let me dust off my dice,
Attaboy.
good lord.
I rolled a nat 20.
I rolled a total 20.
Fuck yeah.
I rolled a total 2.
Ooh.
So
I got a 21 all day.
22.
I got 17.
17.
Hey!
Jesus,
Vis-
fuck, y'all.
Visual buds!
Huh? What's going on? I'm blind.
So...
Oh wait, no, this is perception, not initiative. So it's actually. Hold on, that's actually a 23.
Fucking Christ.
I'm making faces
So-
at everybody.
All of you that got above a 17, as you guys are like walking through here, you spot little like circles in the walls that don't match the rivets in the spaces between the metal plating on the walls.
So, is it like trap arrow situation?
Kind of similar to that, like a small like a divot that has a circular metal piece of something sort of inserted into it.
Did anybody find like the trigger for it?
I'll say you guys spotted it. If you want to find like what might trigger it, you can roll investigation checks.
Okay.
I'll say probably I'm gonna limit it to like 1 or 2 of you.
Sure.
I got a 22.
Okay.
I got 11.
Daiyo, you're like, I'm gonna guess that like proximity triggers it. Saying. Vinna, you get down to the ground and start like checking the elevation of the ground that you're on and like running your hand over the floor. And it's disgusting and dusty and filthy in here, but yeah, who cares? But as you're sort of running your hand through the muck, you do feel a small like raise in the floor level, like a plate that's slightly higher than the rest.
Okay. Can we walk around it? Like if I like
it looks like this whole like section of the hallway has this plate, and as you're sort of like
right, okay.
Looking, I'll say you got high enough that you're pretty sure if that the plate is, give me 1 second. That the plate is probably about like 12 feet or so straight out. So it would probably be kind of hard to cross just by like jumping.
Okay.
At least for some of you guys. Some of you might be able to pull it off, others.
Can I try and like disarm it? Is that possible?
I'll say yeah. Do you have proficiency with thieves' tools?
Let me see. I don't. No, I don't. I thought I might have, because that sounds about right. But
I'll say you're sort of like looking at it and then like patting yourself and come up with like a ballpoint pen.
Ah, shit. I forgot.
Meanwhile, Daiyo,
she's like, I forgot my tools at home.
thieves' tools.
Yep.
Daiyo, go ahead. I'll help her.
Okay. If you want, you can. Daiyo can roll at advantage.
Okay, so I never remember how kids work. I am the tools and all that stuff.
So sorry, it is a. You're proficient with it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll say a dexterity check with your proficiency bonus plus dexterity.
Okay. At advantage, right?
Yep.
23.
Nice. Okay.
I'll give you a high five, like, woo, teamwork.
You both working together. You managed to like pry up that trigger bar enough to sort of like squeeze your hands under there and cut the wire that you're pretty sure is the power source for all of these things. And there is, as it short circuits, you do actually all see very, very thin lines of light, like a laser pointer, hit the other wall and little singe marks. And then they deactivate.
Excellent.
Nice.
Oh,
And you drop the plate down.
You'll hear some polite golf claps from the back of the line here.
Dumbledore clap.
Well done.
Oh, before we did this, I'm assuming we took like some kind of rest or something.
Say that one more time.
Did we take any rest before we went here? Or on our way here?
I'll say you could have taken a short rest during the
Okay. Because I have used
Yeah, 'cause,
spell
like, this is
slots
the
in the
same-
last 24 hours. That's why I'm like...
It was a lengthy presentation, so
Kind of
You
fell
did.
asleep partway through, took a nap.
Yeah. Crypto schedule nap time into the presentation.
Yeah, I'll say that you were able to take a short rest. It's still, you probably still don't have the spell slots you used when you were as Franklin Gothic.
Yeah, that's why I
So if
thought.
that's what you were asking. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so you seemingly have disarmed the trap. You continue onward.
Yeah.
Okay. Guys are
No, you're good.
okay. As you guys are traveling onward, fuck my internet.
Rip.
Yep. As you guys are traveling onward, you come to a like computer interface surface. It mostly just looks like a glass panel, but as you get closer, you can see like the phantom faded images of like icons on it. And a little further on, you see what look like a handful of small tables with machinery on them. And the one that you guys, there's one that seems to be hooked up to a bunch of different wires leading into the wall and possibly leads to another computer on the wall. It kind of looks like a skull resting on this table with like a metal bar going through the top, hooking it up to this hooking it up to the computer.
I look at the computer people in the room, being you and Crypto, and just be like, "Do you know anything about this?"
I will walk forward and take a look and see if I can suss out the function of this thing. Investigation.
Sure, go for it.
I can provide assistance if he wants it.
Please. Yes, thank you. Most welcomed. All right. I'm gonna use my fun glow-in-the-dark dice. That was a natural 20. Thank you for that advantage.
Nice.
Hey.
So looking at it, it looks. You've never seen one up close. You've seen them in like museums. You're pretty sure that this is like the skull and spinal cord of an android.
Ooh. Relic tech.
And sorry, I'm seeing private messages.
He was gonna like play with the mandible a little bit, just like open sesame.
And as you're sort of playing with it, the cords and everything hooking up to it start to light up. It looks like you might have reattached the power supply that might have come loose a little bit. Ooh. And you guys see lights throughout this whole chamber, which had been almost completely dark, light up. And you see like it's that like dim flickering light of really old like warehouses. And then at the other end of this lab is a similarly sized skull, or a shape that's very much the same, but also much larger, like human size skull.
You mean like the size of a human, or like the skull size of a human skull?
As a skull that is about 5 feet tall.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
This person must have had a hugely inflated ego in life.
Bark, are you related?
No.
Wow.
Was corn fed.
And there are other tunnels branching off from here as well.
So, god, that thing is horrifying.
Actually, it's at this point that Heyu is going to like stroke the head of their pseudo dragon and like encourage them wordlessly to everyone else's appearance, but encourage them to go off and do a little bit of an exploring. And so I'm going to send the pseudo dragon down one of the corridors to scout.
Hey, do you know where dragons are? Because I've been told that they have like sporadically are not around.
That's classified.
Well, I'm looking for someone.
That's classified.
Why is that classified?
That's classified.
That's stupid.
I'm sorry, I can't tell you why I can't tell you.
Oh,
Okay,
it.
Destiny 1.
Love bureaucracy so much!
I want to do a The corruption scan. Just in this, since it's the 60 feet out or whatever. The sense degradation.
I will say you do not sense any in here.
Okay.
Looking at it, these things are just machines. They are not corrupted. They don't seem to have, as far as you can tell they don't have anything with the Cyblade virus on them, but they also, if they were Cyblates, they probably already would have tried to kill you.
Cyblite stuff doesn't also show up with the corruption scan since it's a disease.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Just checking.
So Pseudo Dragon was going down one hallway to scout, correct?
That's right.
Okay. Roll a perception check for the Pseudo Dragon, please.
Okie dokie. +3. Thank you, stat block. Ooh, 17.
Ooh, nice.
Also has blind sight to 10 feet, dark vision to 60.
And then are you guys waiting here or are you taking the other path?
I can check one path.
Yeah, I'm fine with letting them go on.
Okay.
I would say not to go by ourselves. At least have at least one other person with you.
For sure.
Oh, we're gonna split up into teams?
Just temporarily. Yes.
I've seen enough horror movies to know this is gonna end badly. That thing is fucking creepy, y'all.
I'll go with Crypto. Vinna should go with Vox. And Oli should go with Daiyo.
Hey, you. What did you tell your pseudo dragon to look for? Like, what are their instructions? Are they just? Can they telepathically communicate with you?
They can, in fact, yes. Okay. So, they're looking for anything that looks like it might bear the hallmarks of Cyblite infection. And or any corrupted targets in the area, just as like a secondary directive. They can communicate up to 100 feet away telepathically.
Okay.
And they can transmit, like simple ideas, emotions, and images. However, I also do have that that familiar communication thing that they can do, and I can sense what the pseudo dragon senses as long as they're within a mile of each other.
Okay. Are you sharing their senses?
Yeah, for this, it's basically like sitting in scout mode.
Okay.
Crypto, don't go down that path. I can just ask my Volca.
Do what now?
My familiar.
You have a familiar?
Yeah, like Sammy has Bork. I have also a animal companion.
Thought you just like ghost dogs. I didn't realize. Okay.
Yeah. I'll call her. Just whistle. I can't. Like.
I'll say, coming bounding out of the wall, you see this sort of spectral-looking wolf. What kind of wolf does she look like?
She's probably like bright pink and has like a lot of like a moon on her head and has like very fuzzy just but she's a very fuzzy looking creature, just like ruffle, like very esteemed and very beautiful wolf.
She comes bounding out of the wall and does like a twirl around you and then lays down and like rests in front of you. I missed you.
Ew. Sorry I didn't call you before. There was a lot of things happening.
Yeah, I heard. how are you doing?
I'm okay. I'm gonna work on this. We'll talk about feelings later.
Okay.
Yeah. I need you to check out this area, please.
Just looks down. Super creepy hallway. Got it.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
What am I looking for?
Side blades. They're like...
Remind me, Scott, did we have those in Test Wave 1?
Side blades? No.
Did we ever encounter them?
Nah. Never. They didn't exist yet. They were during the first wave. They were before the creation of the second wave.
You haven't summoned this wolf in 1,000 years?
% sure what that is.
That's not true. I've summoned her before.
Have you summoned her since you came back from...
Yeah.
Yeah, but you hadn't necessarily explained what a Cyblade is to her.
Yes,
I don't think.
I'm not entirely sure what it is either, so they're like monstery things.
Oh,
It's
here.
Cool. So if I see a monster, I'll come back and let you know.
Here, it's one of these. Yeah. And Barkley pulls out his phone, and you see some pictures of like level 2 Barkley in like a Chuck E. Cheese kind of place.
Oh, yeah.
With a dead Cyblade in a gym bag, and he's doing like a peace sign selfie with it.
God, I remember that. That was, well,
So long
Hey, you
ago.
doesn't, but I do.
Do you look like a skeleton in a samurai suit?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Think Afro Samurai. If you know that anime.
Imagine Samuel L. Jackson with a gigantic, like, black splo fro and
it
like traditional
flows.
samurai garb.
And it like flows with a non-existent wind.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
She just kind of looks at you like, oh, you got the corruption where you get skeleton friends too. Cool. Okay. I will return if I find monsters. You're welcome, Aya. That was such a niche joke that I'm not even sure Scott picked it up.
Was that from Test Wave 1? Is that the scene?
Yeah.
Okay, that is the thing I was thinking of from Test Wave 1. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you're talking about that.
There was...
And
Yeah.
she runs off down the hallway.
Oh, good times.
That lasted for like one session. I can't believe you guys remember that.
Because she never shut up about it.
I was so pissed because I had cool skeleton friends and you took it away from me.
Anyway, remind me what the pseudo dragon got for their perception.
A 17 they rolled.
Okay. I will say that as you watch as the pseudo dragon flies down this like dingy, dank hallway, and comes to a area where the hallways tighten, and it looks like one long run, and you can see that far up there are like shelves filled with different kinds of machinery and things, and some blinking lights, and just cords everywhere, to the point where it almost looks more like a jungle than like a building and filled with tech. And the pseudo dragon starts to hear a tapping on the walls, like metal on metal.
Does it seem like it's the sound of motion, or does there appear to be a pattern or code?
It sounds like a pattern, but not a pattern of machinery. It sounds like
something crawling.
Something walking or crawling.
It's okay. So,
and it sounds like it's getting closer, whatever it is.
I feel like it would probably try to investigate.
Okay.
So, like, sniffing around, looking for, like, air ducts or any kind of, like, holes that might let it into the backside of that wall.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say it's... How big is a pseudo-dragon? Tiny size?
Yes.
Yeah, I can say it can easily enough find a little corner to crawl into. Go ahead and roll a stealth check for them.
Okie dokie. Ooh, they're better at that than they are at perception.
Nice.
Another 17.
Okay. It starts skittering along through these wires and jumbles up of things, and you see, as you're sort of traveling, you see like one a beam that goes out like catty corner against from the wall where you are instead of like a wire, and then that beam moves, and you hear that heavy metal on metal sound again, except it is much closer, and it sounds like a heavy metal beam sort of smacking against these metal walls.
Oop. Yeah, it's probably going to go ahead and bug out soon. Like if it seems like it's going to get smashy in there.
It's big.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a clear view of what it is, but it knows that it is much larger than it is.
Yeah. Yeah, time to turn tail and go back.
Okay.
And Heyu will have taken the time to describe what they were seeing through their perception to everybody else. So just relaying all of the stompiness and the noises and the sights with whatever limited understanding they can glean from what the pseudo dragon was able to figure out. Not sure. We'll see how smart they are.
Well, you're also able to see what they see, so you can put it into words possibly better than the pseudo dragon can.
Yes. Okay.
What I'll say that based on what Heyu knows, you're guessing that whatever that beam belonged to was probably some mode of movement, and it was probably large.
Like size large?
Like size large. It was that much larger than the pseudo dragon.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll say that was about 5 minutes or so of, because the pseudo dragon flies actually
60.
probably
Fly speed is 60.
Yeah, okay, they're slightly faster than the wolf. Yeah, so you guys hear that. At this point, you haven't heard from anything either way from your wolf, Vinna.
Okay.
That's a good sign.
Yeah. I'm trying to see if I can, like, talk to her.
I don't think you can. I think you can just call her back.
Okay.
There's not a lot of mechanics to it.
Yeah, you would think, and yet I have a giant paragraph here.
Yeah, I know.
Good lord.
I'll work on trying to like get it down to the basics so we can actually get mechanics of what they can do.
Because if we're gonna actually be doing so, then that would be helpful. Yes. Yeah, I guess I'll recall her if like it's taking like an absurd amount of time.
I mean, I'll say that you guys probably wait about like 5 minutes or so, and at this point, you know that there is something very large with metal limbs down the one hallway, and question mark down the other one yet.
As long as we don't have like creepy peanut man on that side. Like we did when we found that fucking duck in Test Wave 1. Do you remember that?
I do not remember the Peanut Man.
It was so creepy.
The SCP, where if you blink it moves really fast.
Yeah, I remember the duck. The duck was terrifying.
No, not
Peanut
the duck.
Man, I don't.
It was this thing made of cement, and you guys like beat the crap out of it.
Vaguely.
Yeah. And I teleported away because I was like, fuck that shit, and then I ran into the fucking duck.
Are you talking about that horrible, like, murdery Mr. Peanut looking motherfucker that destroyed Lycosa?
Yes, exactly. Yes.
That son of a bitch.
Yeah, you guys blinked.
So little memory of this.
You guys blinked once, and Lycosa went from fine to like pancake.
Yeah, it was like Lycosa got smashed, and Verm had to go back for her memory core. Remember?
That I remember.
It was right after that the duck stuff happened. It was the same session.
Yes.
Oh, that's probably why we're so traumatized by the duck.
It wasn't a peanut. It was like a giant, like man in a Mr. Peanut-sized monstrosity.
Yeah. Yes.
So, I'll say that it's probably about going to like 8 minutes or so, and remind me, what is the wolf's name again? I'm gonna write it down. Volca. Yeah. Volca has you're getting close to like 8 minutes now, and she hasn't come back yet. But you told her to go until she sees monsters, so.
Okay. She is.
Do we know something's coming?
Are you able to sense if your friend is still here?
It didn't seem like it was running down this way towards you, and as far as Heyu knows, it did not notice the pseudo dragon.
Oh, good.
Well, the good thing is she can't die. Not really. I can recall her, but she's basically a spirit animal, so she's fine either way. But the question is, should I ask her to come back, or are we going in there after her?
I think we should go in there after her. And as Barkley says
Yes.
that, he draws his katana, and the blade is like a, like just a silhouette of black, but the sharp line end is like a pink neon vector line to go with the cool Retroverse kind of feel to it. But it's a katana essentially. It's like a grid katana, and
that is so cool. This
casts enlarge on himself, so he turns.
You look great.
3 times taller than he was before, and then he duplicates himself, and there are 2 large-sized samurais with you guys.
So you guys go down the hallway where Volca went.
Mm-hmm.
Are you recalling her, or just like traveling 10 minutes behind her?
You know what? I'll recall her just to, like, if she can tell us what's up ahead, that'll be better.
Okay. She actually steps out of the wall to the one side.
Hi.
So I didn't see any monsters. I did see a bunch of, like, boxes that had machinery all around them. I mean, like, I didn't see anything in them, but they looked a little bit like what you were sleeping in on the moon. They weren't obviously like cryo cases, but they were definitely like people sized.
Right, didn't you say that they were using people to make those things, Crypto?
Well, yeah, I think based off of
all the ones that I saw though were empty. There were a few more ahead that I hadn't gotten to yet when you called me.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the footage that Daiyo discovered from the flash drive, it had a troll that was like an amalgamation. It was like kind of sewn together. So if those were pods for people where they could take their bits and pieces and stitch them together, it would make sense.
Well,
if there's civilians in here, then we should definitely free them and release them prior to trying to engage a hostile.
Yeah, keep them safe.
Well, let's go ahead and clear the area.
I assume the hostel is on the other side with the big monster thing, tentacle, whatever.
Oh, I missed a tentacle monster? Dang.
Yeah.
Barkley 1 and 2 are moving around the corner.
Okay.
I mean, the Ollie and Hey You are also tentacle people.
They're not monsters. Okay, hang on. Which way is Bark going?
Where the thing is at. Where they said the thing was at. Tentacle monster.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
keep in mind, this is 2 like 12-foot tall samurais. Think like Ant-Man, where like when I get larger, like it just looks like I'm moving slower, but I'm not.
Yeah, so one of Bark's giant samurai guys is going to notice a tentacular tail coiled around one ankle and be like, perhaps do that second?
Yeah,
Let's
we
save
want to.
people first.
Yes.
Both of them at the same time give a thumbs up.
Hey, you will like pet the pseudo dragon's head again and go, okay, mistress, can you help find others? And she'll go zipping off and try to help. What do you say, Volka?
Yeah.
Help Volka sniff out and identify any civilians or survivors.
Barkley will join them because he has the mobile feat. And he's not as fast as them, but he can go pretty fast.
Okay.
His copy has to stay near him, so both versions of him. Yeah.
Volka goes down, puts her nose to the floor and starts sniffing. And I'll say after about like 6 or 7 minutes or so of walking later, you guys start to see these large machines that are pretty clearly some kind of pod for a human. They are all empty, however, but there are lots of them. As you guys start going past them, you see like a group of 5 and then 6 more, and now you're like at 15, and all of them are empty.
That's so good.
And then after about a little bit longer, like 12 or 13 minutes, because you guys are slower than the wolf was, you guys see one of them that has lights on. All of the others did not have any lights or anything. They all look completely depowered, but you do see some blinking like green lights on one of them in the distance.
Okay.
Volka and Pseudo, actually.
After spending spell slots to be all cool, after a minute, I would have shrank back down and a copy would have disappeared. So whatever.
Aw. You look very cool. Really digging this look for you.
Sorry. Private messages. You guys approach that one with the glowing light, and Volka just keeps going because she's got her nose down and is following a scent. Would Mistress just follow the scent looking for survivors, or would she stop to explore other things?
No, she would basically be like flitting about and like taking quick visual scan of everything.
Okay. As she gets to the one with the glowing light, she stops and like turns and goes. You hear the sort of mental image. Cause what's her intelligence? Like, can
10.
she actually have a conversation? Oh, fuck. Okay. You get the sense that she's saying this is something you should look at.
Ooh.
And as you guys get closer, you see inside this sort of pod is what looks like is shaped like a humanoid, but it's entirely made out of metal, entirely steel. Like no facial features. There are like hands and fingers, but no discernible features other than that. And Volka, continuing on, runs past, and she actually like breaks into a sprint. And it looks like she's definitely caught a scent of something.
Oh, I think it's time to be moving forward.
I'm following her. I'm running.
So yeah, hey, you will definitely approach with some caution to this this active
Going
chamber.
past them about like at this point now, these pods line the wall. You've lost count. There are probably close to 100 now.
Still, that's no
And-
reason to be incautious.
Yeah, just saying. After this one that you see that has the steel mannequin sort of looking thing in it, there's another that are about 20 feet down or so that also has lights on that has the same sort of steel body in it. And then about 40 or so more of these things. Volka immediately sits down at one of them, just staring at it, and looks back to you. Found one!
Oh, good, good. Great.
And as you guys come to it, you actually see it's a person. It's like a human man in like jeans and a t-shirt, looks a little haggard and like with some cuts and stuff on them. Just sort of like laying in the pod sleeping. And Volka leans forward. She's like, he doesn't smell dead.
That's good. That's good. Is there like a control panel or something on it? Like,
I'll say yeah, you can easily enough find a control panel. Roll a do you have proficiency with mechanics tools? I feel like that's a thing that we had talked about.
yeah. Yeah, I think
Okay.
I have...
So go ahead and roll a intelligence check with proficiency.
What's her proficiency?
+5, I think.
Okay.
You're badass as fuck now.
Mm-hmm.
At 24.
Nice. Okay. So I'll say that you can easily enough. It's different, but it is close enough to what you remember of your pod from the moon, from the handful of times that you'd seen it and like examined it, that you managed to figure out how to safely turn it off without hurting the person inside. And they sort of go limp for a second in the pod, and then slowly the eyes start to open.
Hey, bud, you doing okay?
Ow. What happened? Who are all of you guys?
My name is the Lunar Knight. We're here to save you.
Cool.
How you
I
doing?
think I'm gonna barf. And he just
Okay.
like stumbles out of the thing and leans between the two pods, like his own and the one next to him, and actually pukes. And
As he's like puking, like, hey, you, just points a finger, kind of like in a leaning over sort of fashion, and is continuously casting presto on the floor where he's barfing. So it's just like, magical glitter is spewing out of his finger. It is like the anti-vomit. It's just making
and
it all
I will
disappear.
say, I believe it's
They.
Daiyo first, and then Crypto. You catch something out of the corner of your eye, and down the hallway, those green lights turn from green to red. And at first, it's the one that's like furthest away, and then one that's closer, and another that's closer. And then as Crypto, you feel a sort of familiar sense in your brain of, oh, not this again. Or not so much that as the feeling of, I've got a bad feeling about this. Rook doesn't communicate so much in words as feelings. And you look down the other hallway and you see just lines of red lights.
He's gonna pull out his longsword and immediately cast magic weapon on it.
Okay. And you guys start to see the like steel-bodied, featureless humanoids in the pods further down, and then a much larger group of them ahead of you start to clamber out of these pods. And that's where we'll pick up next time.
Oh!
No! Are you fucking
It's 10
kidding
o'clock,
me?
guys!
Ah!
It's like 3 in the morning for Lluis.
4. But yeah.
Yeah.
Ah!
But
So close to fighting something. Good lord.
You were trying to get everybody to get secrets out of them. What do you expect? Come on.
No, it's fine. I wanted specific secret.
I'm so fucking glad you did that. Ugh. I was so scared I was gonna have to, like, wrangle the shit out of the plot to make Scott share that stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I was half hoping
Anyway.
he would just randomly die in front of you guys and be like, what the heck just happened?
That sounds terrible. Why?
It's not a good story. It's not as fun.
And
You're
then
not really a
Barclay's
guest
ghost
character.
could be like, boo!
Not a guest player, but as the guest character. Jesse, do you want to go first this time?
Oh, I didn't know he was gonna be a guest slot only, but
Well,
Flux,
like,
you mean?
not
Yeah,
permanently, probably. We'll probably get Simon back eventually.
let's hope. Get ready for action! Get ready for adventure! Get ready for the next episode of Quest for the Quantum Rose! Well, we're back after a long hiatus and wrapping up the investigation on the Mars station. They will be heading on soon to a little side quest involving some dinosaurs, and then we'll be getting back to the main quest line pretty soon. So check it out. It'll be chainsaw-rific.
Sounds
Nice.
awesome.
I will say we will see Simon again. He doesn't just
yeah.
drop off the edge of the map and die.
Spoilers, damn it! Spoilers!
Spoiler owl.
Bob, do you want to go next since you're just next in my line?
Gotta leave
Sure.
it in suspense.
Hey, hi, Worldwide Sentai. This is Bob Scary VOA coming at you live from the grid, apparently. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, and a slew of other places by my handle, Bob Scary VOA. You can also go to bobscaryvoa.com and listen to my demos because, yes, in fact, VOA stands for Voice Over Artist. Not that I'm into vor, because I'm not, but if you are, no kink shaming. You can hire me to do voices for you. I would love to do voices for people because I have been a scaredy kid when it comes to getting behind my mic. Make me do it for cash. Also, you could play the game I co-deved, Niche, and specifically the book that I swear is coming. It's just been, insurrection and everything. It kind of gets your mind out of the headspace of being a hero writer. But you can play Henshin Heroes, Volume 1, Prisma Paladins, of which many of the artists in this table have done pieces for. So you should definitely support this thing to at least support their art. I mean, I guess that's enough, right? Also, go check out Society. Society is a great horror film. A lot of good body horror.
I hate horror movies so much.
Screaming Mad George, come on. Go on, sorry.
Lluis, you want to go next?
Sure. Just check my Twitter, and if you like what you see, consider being a patron. Other than that, I just do a bunch of art. I try to post every day something like it's probably gonna have a lot of spikes or be super sexy. So if you like things with spikes and sexy stuff, you'll like my account, I guess. That's pretty much it, yeah.
Okay. Callie, do you want to go next? You're muted.
I'm
babe.
muted. I know.
Take a shot.
Bingo. Oh, wait.
I almost made it. God
So
damn.
close.
But in the end, it doesn't even matter.
I was priding myself the other day. I was like, I haven't really muted myself lately. They can't really call it Callie anymore. God damn it.
And y'all arrogance.
And y'all humorous.
Hi, I'm Callie, and I also go by Captain Callie on Twitter, and my Instagram is Callie Art. I do art, and I have commissions open. They're back to my regular commissions now. Boy. Back to my regular commissions now, which means they're full price again. They will be coming out a little bit slower because I'm back to school and I'm taking the last 2 classes I need for my AA, which means the math that I put off until the last minute are the 2 classes that I need to get my AA. But you could still commission me. I will still do it. My next game is tomorrow at 3:00 for Chaos Crew. Dylan has a surprise. It's holiday special, which freaks me out.
It's gonna be so great. You're gonna have so much fun. It'll be great.
I'm sure. I'm sure all of Airly's holidays have been great.
I hope Kobolds are
but
I mean, I think we're going back to the noodle troll. So
yeah, Kobolds.
I run a game on every other Tuesday, and it's called Unwritten, and it's about fairy tales, and Aya's in it, and Scotty's in it, and Kat is guesting on it, and so is Kevin. And
somebody else? Somebody else?
No, I'm not in it. I don't.
Yeah,
I forgot.
Reese is in it, and how
Reese is not in it at all.
No. Eli's in it.
Into pieces now.
Eli's
in it. My character. Reese is in it.
I'm so freaking tired. I'm sorry, Reese. Reese is in it.
Also, the last clip from that episode is fucking comedy gold, and I have died laughing at it at a minimum of like 4 times since last episode, Reese.
Oh yeah.
The one where you dragged Eli off screen.
It's so good.
They're all my favorite characters, but I have no favorites. Eli's my favorite. I have no favorites.
Sad quacking from Nibbles.
It's like asking me for my favorite children. It's definitely you.
Sad Robin noise.
Right?
No, my favorite PC is not anybody but it's Eli.
To be fair,
he gives me the most to make him sad with. So, but anyway, check that out. That's this Tuesday at 8:00 on this channel. Thank you. That's it for me.
Aya, you wanna go next?
I don't need to give you fuel. You'll make me cry anyway. It's fine. I know. Hi everybody, my name is Igolder, and you can find me on all the places as such, because that's my name. I have commissions open as well, so if you want a commission, I don't have school, so I can do that for you. And not that you shouldn't commission Callie. Callie's amazing, and you should definitely commission her as well, yes. I just got a piece from her, and it's amazing, and it's 2 buff ladies wrestling, so it's like, And my next game is also Chaos Crew. I'm in that game too, and everybody else is in. I'm like in all the games that everybody else is in, so they can talk about them. But my next game that I'm DMing is on Thursday on Fractured Moon Twitch channel, where we're doing a magical school mystery game, and they're gonna be doing some preparations for the Halloween fire pit situation that's happening, and one of the PCs is trying to turn it into their own personal birthday party. So we'll see how that goes. Not worried at all. It's fine. Please go
Reese,
check
you want to go next?
Sure. Hello, everyone. I am Repieces on Twitter. Everything I am in has already been talked about. So if you're only here for Retroverse, I'll see you in 2 weeks. If you want to go on watch Unwritten, this coming Tuesday, January the 19th, join us then. Other than that,
Reese plays the definitely not the Tin Man that is comedy gold without trying whatsoever.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Absolutely is.
You better be wearing that sweatshirt every time you play him.
I try to every time.
Good.
Especially now it's cold.
If you like frogs, we have a lot of frogs.
There are a lot of frogs, yeah.
So you went.
Yes.
Frogs.
Yeah, no, Bob went. Yeah, okay, yeah, we are wrapping up. Okay.
So I'm Kat. I run this insanity, and my next game is none of them
Next
are
Friday?
streamed, but
Next Tuesday. This upcoming Tuesday.
Hopefully by the end of this weekend we'll have some of the first videos of Baltimore by Night up, which is exciting, and we have our next episode tomorrow, and I am definitely not scared out of my fucking mind.
Why would you be?
No idea. No clue.
I have no
idea.
earthly
I'm so
idea.
excited.
Did you all get in trouble with some high-level vampires?
Maybe. Baltimore by Night is our Vampire 5th edition, Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition game that Kevin runs. It's ridiculous and I love it. It has me, Callie, Aya, Bob, Luke, and my awesome friend Alex in it, and it's awesome and terrifying and fantastic. My next game that I'm going to be in that stream, though, is going to be Callie's game Unwritten, and I believe the most recent episode of that just went out, right, Scott?
It's going to. This weekend. Because I'm playing catch-up.
Oh, okay.
And like 6 videos are going to be up on my YouTube channel by Sunday.
Oh, okay. I thought I got a
Fire.
notification that it went live earlier.
Oh, then
Well,
maybe
Random
it did.
Stone is over, so no mustard.
Okay.
Aw.
Yeah, so that's my stuff. Follow me on Twitter for stuff. It's mostly just like rage tweeting about the world right now and occasional RPGs to lighten the mood. But yeah, that's me.
fair.
Scott, do you want to close this out?
Yes.
Oh shit, hang on real quick. Sirenscape is awesome. They're fantastic. It's $22 every other month or so. I have no idea which track we've been listening to because when I updated the player it crashed. So
It's that-
they've been enjoying it without me.
It's that space super ambient one.
Oh, then it's definitely Nebula then. Yeah.
All right. I'll start by saying Callie with her duck nose is super cute. And also that thank you for watching. And I have a Patreon if you're interested. I will be doing live streams on my Discord channel that's only available to certain Patreons. And a few playtesters for my Zebediah's Guide. That will be every Sunday. So I got that. And everyone's already said what next games are going to be in this channel, but since there's so many of them, if you look at the About section, I have my schedule all set up. So we can go from there. Thank you again, and can't wait for us
See
to
you next
actually
time.
do damage on 2 things in this game.
Yes.
Oh.
Let
Yeah.
me shoot things.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next time.
Woo-hoo!
Bye.
Bye-bye!
Bye.
Bye.